Hello everybody and welcome back to the World's Greatest Trainer Tournament. We're still in round 2 and we're in second chance rounds. Misty, Erika, Bruno and Morty are fighting for their place to go into round 3. They all have 1 win and 1 loss each. They need 2 wins to go through to the next round. Who will be eliminated today? Let me know in the comments down below who you think is going to win. With that said, let's see who I'll be controlling. Okay, and I'll be controlling Erika in this battle. Very interesting. Can Erika pull a win over Misty? Or will she lose? Let's find out. Okay, the teams are locked in. Will Misty be able to overcome the weakness of the water types? Or will she fail? That is the question here today.
This free battle is about to get underway. A hot battle involving the hopeful champs of tomorrow has just started.
Who will be eliminated? Don't forget to let me know in the comments down below who you voted for. And then let me know at the end if your team won. I'll be interested to see your thoughts. As they are going to lead off with Gyarados. Very interesting. Okay. Gyarados is going to go for the Ice Beam on Victory Bell. Is it going to be enough? Can they get the freeze? They don't get the freeze, and Victory Bell manages to hold on. It goes for a Swords Dance, but will it be enough to overcome this Gyarados? That is the question.
The white-hot battle continues.
Gyarados goes for yet again another Ice Beam. Unfortunately, it is not a freeze. As Victory Bell is going to use Synthesis to recover its HP.
It restored its HP.
Putting a decent amount.
There's the shot.
Another Ice Beam nails it, but Victory Bell holds on. And it goes for the Hidden Power Rock with +2 attack. Is it going to be enough? Unfortunately not. Erika's answer to flying types, not able to pick up a KO just yet. That is unfortunate as Gyarados is going to get off another Ice Beam. And that will probably mean the end of the Victory Bell here. Yes, it does. How will they respond? What will they go into? What will they do?
They're ready to go.
Out comes a Zeggitor. Will a Zeggitor be able to pick up a KO here? Or will it fall like the rest? Gyarados goes for Ice Beam. Once again. Misty is prepared for Grass types. But a Zeggitor holds on. And goes for a Psychic Blast. Is it going to be enough? It is. And takes down the Gyarados. Unfortunate for Misty. But they are both even with 5 Pokemon apiece. But Erika has a Pokemon that is slightly injured already. Next comes that Kingdra. This could be a problem for Erika if she doesn't do something here. Ice Beam is going to come out from the Kingdra here. It does a solid chunk, but Zeggitor holds on and goes for the Sleep Powder. It connects. Unfortunate for her. Unfortunately, Kingdra will remain asleep as Giga Drain is unleashed. Will it be enough to put a Zeggitor in a range of HP where it can't yet be knocked out? It might be just enough for it. But Kindra's going to get some leftovers recovering. It doesn't do as much as Erika had hoped. It wakes up. That is unfortunate for Erika, as it is going to go for yet another devastating Ice Beam. But as Zeggitor goes down before it can get off the explosion, that is unfortunate. What will Erika do in face of this onslaught that they are currently facing?
What will be next?
Erika goes into Venusaur, hoping that Venusaur will be able to turn the tide of battle here.
A hot battle is unfolding.
As Kingdra goes for yet another Ice Beam. And gets the freeze, shutting down Venusaur, preventing it from being able to continue on. But the Miracle Berry that Venusaur's holding in its mouth manages to save it as it gets up a light screen. That's going to make it hard for Erika to be able to take it down. For Erika to be taken down, sorry, as another Ice Beam is coming out. Can they get the double freeze? They do not, and Venusaur manages to eat it without too much difficulty, as it goes for a Leech Seed, which Kingdra will definitely not appreciate. That is going to sap some HP from it and give it back to the Venusaur. But Venusaur hasn't gone the offensive yet, and Kingdra still outspeeds. So this could be very deadly for Erika. Venusaur, however, does eat the hit. The Leech Seed is going to go off. Paired with Giga Drain, is it going to be enough to do some solid damage? Can it get a crit? It does not. That is unfortunate, as Kingdra is going to remain on the field and still continue to be a thorn in their side. Another Ice Beam yet again. But Venusaur takes it, that's to the light screen. And Leech Seed is going to tick away again, along with a Giga Drain. What will Venusaur do? Will it stay in and go for another Giga Drain? Or will she switch? It stays in. As Ice Beam is unleashed once again. Kingdra proving to be a thorn in Brute Root's side. It's only a matter of time till that light screen wears off. Another Giga Drain will be unleashed here, which they are definitely not going to appreciate. But no crit can be found, as Venusaur manages to hold on barely. And Kingdra remains on the field. However, that is the end of light screen. And there's not much Erika can do now. She is forced to switch to maintain Venusaur and its light screen capabilities. Next comes out Meganium. As another Ice Beam is unleashed. Well, Meganium seems to take it relatively well, but still takes a heavy amount of damage. As Kingdra is able to keep going with that leftovers recovery, really benefiting them here. A final Ice Beam from Kingdra before it goes down. But Leech Seed saps it of his HP, preventing Meganium from getting off a Synthesis, as it unfortunately goes down.
The next Pokemon needs to be prepared.
The next Pokemon is Golduck, which is fighting and ready to go. It also possesses Ice Beam, which is bad news for Erika here, as that is really going to hurt and eventually brings it down. How unfortunate.
What Pokemon will appear next?
What will Erika do? Will she be able to do something here? She goes into Parasect, and Parasect is pretty slow, which means Donald Duck will be able to get off a nice attack before it gets downed. Ice Beam comes out, which Parasect does not appreciate, and as it goes for the Spore, putting it to sleep.
That little nap will certainly make the action one-sided.
It stays fast asleep, allowing Paris to get off some damage here as it goes for a Sludge Bomb. Unfortunately, it doesn't do much, and Golduck manages to stay strong on the field. However, it remains asleep, allowing yet another Sludge Bomb to collide. Can there be a crit at some point from Erika here that she desperately needs? No, there cannot.
woke up.
Golduck awakens and goes for yet another Ice Beam.
A sharp attack.
Which is very unfortunate for Erika. But Paris managed to hold on and goes for another Spore, putting it back to sleep. That is unfortunate for the Golduck and will allow 3 damage to be unleashed.
This Pokemon is switching
Paris
up.
returns to its Pokeball. As out comes the weakened Venusaur, hoping to capitalize upon this sleeping Pokemon.
It can't move.
And Venusaur goes for the Giga Drain here, hoping to take it out, but it wakes up and goes for an Ice Beam. This is an upset for Erika here. If they knock out the Venusaur, this could spell bad news as they get a critical hit. And Misty is proving she's a master of water type. She's not going to be thwarted by some grass types that easily.
There's a big difference in the number of
It is now a 2 versus 4 battle, and unfortunately Misty is definitely in the lead here.
It has to
And they are out of options. Valplume needs to put in some serious work, or this could all be over. Unfortunately, Golduck is going to outspeed yet again.
There it goes. That was perfectly.
Which Valplume does not appreciate. As it goes for a Giga Drain, will it be enough? Will it take out the Golduck from that range of HP? It gets a critical hit, which puts it up some HP, but will it be enough to help it withstand the onslaught of the other Pokemon that Misty has at her disposal?
We're eagerly awaiting the appearance of the next Pokemon. Oh, it's Starmie.
Out comes Starmie, a Psychic and Water type, which is bad
Remaining
news.
Pokemon is 2 to 3.
It is going to go for the Stab Psychic. Will it take out Valplume at that range of HP? It gets a critical hit, so it does, and Valplume goes down. How unfortunate for Erika, as it seems Misty will be picking up the victory today as she has 1 Pokemon left, being her Parasect, who can't seem to do anything here.
Pokemon is rejoining the battle. It's down to the last Pokemon now. It's down
With that, Erika hangs up the towel, realizing there is no chance of victory, and that is going to be a point to Misty. How unfortunate. Misty goes through onto the 3rd round, and Erika is eliminated. Next up, we have Bruno versus Morty. Who will win out of these 2 trainers? The master of the Ghost type or the master of the Fighting type Pokemon? Stay tuned to find out. Let us see who I'll be controlling in this matchup. Looks like I'll be controlling Bruno for this match. Who will win, Morty or Bruno? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's get this underway. Okay, the teams are locked in. Who will reign victorious, Morty or Bruno? Can Bruno bring home the glory of the Kanto trainers? Or will Morty bring the glory of the Johto trainers? That said, let's get this underway.
This free battle is about to get underway. A hot battle involving the hopeful champs of tomorrow has just started.
Out comes Steelix for Bruno. As a Zegitor is the Pokemon that they send out in retaliation. They're going to go for Psychic. It may not be very effective, but it does attack them on their special defensive side, which is quite weak. Toxic goes off on a Zegitor, which they are definitely not going to appreciate, as Leftovers recovery is given to Bruno Steelix here.
It's a fierce battle.
Another Psychic from the Zegitor. Not giving Bruno a chance to switch out as it gets the special defensive drop, which is not what they want right now, as an Iron Tail is unleashed, but it unfortunately misses. That is bad news for Bruno.
With some leftovers. The white hot battle continues. The trainers
Bruno switches out here, seeing the special defensive drop. Not wanting to keep his Steelix around as he knows he may need it later. As Hitmonlee comes out onto the battlefield and eats, unfortunately, a psychic from the Exeggutor. Let's do a solid amount of damage.
How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
But they're going to switch Exeggutor back, saving it for later as they change Pokemon. Bringing out the Gengar. Unfortunately, with no way to hit, Bruce Lee is unable to do anything as the computer knows exactly what move you're going for and always switches into a Mon that can always avoid your hit. That's just the way it goes. They're going to switch yet again. This time going into Misdreavus. An interesting choice, of course. A side jump kick is unleashed. Unable to do anything to this Pokemon. What will Bruno do? Goes for return, unable to connect with this Pokemon at all. As his Hitmonlee contains no moves, able to hit Ghost-type Pokemon. And that is unfortunately going to be his downfall as Hitmonlee goes down. How well can Morty play to the strengths of their Pokemon in order to win this battle?
The Pokemon have been chosen. The Pokemon appears with a...
Out comes Steelix once again, ready to battle against their Ghost-type Pokemon, but will it be enough? Can Steelix do it? As Mean Look is unleashed from the Misdreavus here. Unfortunately, he can't escape now, as he is locked in place as he goes for a Toxic, hoping it connects. And it does. Misdreavus is not going to appreciate that, but Steelix is locked in with this Pokemon now. And they're going to immediately go for the Curse, cutting their HP in half to make sure that Steelix feels the hurt every single round. Poison ticks as Steelix goes for an Earthquake. Will it be enough to wipe out the Misdreavus and allow it to escape? Or is it confined to take the cursed fate it has been bestowed upon? But it takes it down, bringing Misdreavus down. And that is unfortunate. Next comes out Marowak. A fearsome Pokemon indeed. Bruno, however, is able to switch out. Knowing that this is a losing matchup, he changes Pokemon and sends out his Hitmontop. Earthquake is unleashed from the Marowak. It has a Fit Club. That's going to do major damage. And Hitmontop is not going to appreciate that, not one bit. As it goes for a high jump kick, hoping to get some damage on the Marowak. Will it connect? It does, doing a decent chunk. But it is surely not even close to being enough. As Hitmontop will go down here.
Down it goes. That KO will bring out a new Pokemon. They're ready to go. Oh, it's
Next comes out Poliwrath, hoping to deal with this ground-type Pokemon. Will it be able to, or will it fall? It gets off a waterfall. Is it going to be enough, or will it not? Unfortunately not, as Marowak manages to hold on and goes for yet another Earthquake. And that's really going to tear it to Poliwrath right here, doing some solid major damage, which they are definitely not going to appreciate. Tajiri goes for waterfall once again, and manages to bring down the Marowak and put an end to its reign of terror. Out comes Girafarig. This psychic and normal type Pokemon is going to be a threat to be dealt with. Can they manage? Unfortunately, it outspeeds and they are not going to appreciate it. And down goes Poliwrath.
Yes, it's going down. The next Pokemon Pokemon needs to be prepared. Okay. Oh, it's
Bruno sends out Heracross, hoping that this Pokemon will be the correct mon to deal with this threat that is Girafarig. But Morty is going to switch it back, not wanting to risk losing his Pokemon. And sends out Gengar. What a fearsome Pokemon indeed, as Mega Horn is unleashed. And doesn't seem to do much to the Ghost-type Pokemon. Bruno chooses to switch against this threat, knowing that he does not want to take a Psychic Blast from this Gengar. And goes out into Steelix as a potential answer. Gengar is going to get off a Psychic, however, which doesn't seem to do much to Steelix, who's remaining stalwart on the battlefield, putting an end to all plans Morty seems to plan to make. As Gengar is forced to stay in, it goes for the Ice Punch, hoping for the freeze. It's neutral damage, but is not able to pick up the freeze as Steelix goes for an Earthquake. Will it wipe it out at that range of HP, or will Gengar hold on? Unfortunately not. Gengar is down. That is a major blow to Morty's team, as Gengar is definitely his ace in this tournament. And out comes a Zegitor to continue to be a thorn in Bruno's side. Bruno, however, is going to switch out Steelix, knowing that it is no match for the Zegitor on the field. And sends out Tyrone. Zegitor goes for a Psychic here. Will it be enough? It does a solid amount of damage, and they're definitely not going to appreciate it.
How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle? They prepare for battle.
However, Zegitor outspeeds and brings down Bruno's ace Pokemon, the Machamp. Both trainers losing their ace Pokemon puts us in a different position of battle, but it is now going to be a 3-on-2 battle, unfortunately, in Morty's favor. Bruno wants to prove he is no pushover. Everybody says he's the weakest Elite Four member, and he intends to prove them wrong today. Heracross comes in and goes for the Mega Horn. Will it connect? It does. 4 times super effective on the Zegitor, and it's gone. 1-hit KO. How unfortunate.
So, what will be the next Pokemon? The Pokemon appears.
Next comes out Girafarig, but it is still at full health. Can Heracross bring this Pokemon down? Or is it all for nothing? It goes for the Mega Horn. And unfortunately misses, allowing the Girafarig to get off a powerful Stab Psychic type attack, which they definitely will not appreciate being part fighting type. But Heracross manages to live the hit. But Girafarig gets the Quick Claw proc and manages to outspeed. And that will be the end of Heracross. Morty wanted to prove he's no pushover either, and wanted to stay in this tournament. Bruno has 1 Pokemon left, which happens to be a Steelix. Can it win this battle, or will it fall? That is the question. This has been intense from the start, as both trainers went back and forth, hoping to prove they are the better trainer. But Girafarig has got Earthquake, which Steelix is definitely not going to appreciate. Steelix manages to eat it without too much of an issue and goes for an Earthquake of its own. Will it be enough? Will it do over half? Or will Girafarig be able to claim victory here? By the lots of things, no. Steelix is in a really bad position here, with no potential way of winning by the lots of things. The Girafarig is going to go for an Earthquake once again. Steelix able to eat it, but is really low on HP. Goes for another Earthquake. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to crit? It does not, as Girafarig holds firm. proving that it's not ready to go out yet. This could be the end of Steelix as we know it. Will Earthquake take it out here? Will Morty go through to round 3? Steelix holds on with 2 HP. This is crazy as Steelix finishes off the Giraffe Rig, putting Morty in their last Pokemon, but unfortunately Steelix is really low on HP. Morty could still win this battle here. Steelix barely hung on from that last fight. Leftovers recovery will not be enough to save it. Steelix has no choice but to go for the attack as Haunter goes for a Confuse Ray. Could this be the end of Bruno as we know it? Could he be eliminated here? Or will he be able to get the knockout? And he falls! Bruno is out of the tournament. No, he's not! Steelix holds on, managing to remain. This is absolutely crazy as Haunter goes for Hypnosis. This could turn the tide of battle here. And Steelix is put to sleep, unable to do anything. This is really bad news for Steelix. This could be anybody's game. What has Morty got planned? He goes for the curse. Steelix needs to wake up here and land a hit. If he does, he wins. Game Bruno into the next round. If he does not, and he doesn't, and that curse is going to take Steelix down, allowing Morty to go on to round 3. What an insane battle, folks. We now have our contestants who are going through onto round 3. And it's going to be getting more intense from here, because trainers know the stakes are even higher than ever before, as many of the original trainers have already been eliminated, and many have already proved their mettle.
I will make you blast off harder than your last loss. Teach you a lesson like your world, but your lapdog.